So why don't diesels run blow-off valves? Well, to understand why diesels don't run blow-off valves, let's first understand how a blow-off valve works and why it's needed. So if you look at this diagram here, you can see as the turbo creates boost, it pressurizes the intake system, which is force feeding air into the motor. Well, on a sudden let off of the throttle, where a throttle plate closes, all that boost gets trapped in the intake system and has nowhere to go, and you'll typically hear turbo bark, or that ch-ch-ch-ch sound. And that can be hard on turbos. Some people love the sound, some people say it doesn't hurt the turbo, but as a turbo builder, I've seen it damage some turbos. So you can install a blow-off valve. It makes a really cool noise when it blows off, and it basically lets the excess pressure out of the intake system when the throttle plate closes and the boost has nowhere to go. You can also run a recirculating valve, which recirculates the air back into the intake instead of blowing off into the atmosphere. So then why don't diesels run a blow-off valve? And simply, it's because they don't have a throttle plate, or at least most diesels don't have a throttle plate.